All the great speed improvements of Android 2.0 and everything you need to be able to take full advantage of the Android N developer preview, plus a bunch of bug fixes and stability improvements. I'm Red Meyer, it's Android Tooltime time, and this is Android Studio 2.1. Installing the Android N Preview SDK requires Android Studio 2.1. As well as N-specific bug fixes, it also supports the N-Developer Preview emulator system images. It also allows you to use the new Jack compiler, but note that Jack doesn't currently support Instant Run. Jack does support many Java 8 language features, such as Lambda expressions. Our Lambda implementation uses anonymous classes, making their use backwards compatible. If you target Android N, Jack also supports default and static interface methods, repeatable annotations, and method references, though they are not backwards compatible. Android Studio 2.1 includes speed improvements to Instant Run, making it significantly faster. For instance, to reduce compilation time, the incremental Java compile feature is now enabled by default. If you've allocated enough memory to the Gradle daemon, we also enabled dexing in process by default, which performs dexing within the build process rather than a separate external VM process. Aside from these features, Android Studio 2.1 also includes a number of bug fixes and stability improvements, especially for users with the Android N Preview SDK installed.
The last time Android Studio did a point update with mainly bug fixes, it was right before a major release.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
And right before a pretty big developer conference. And isn't Google I/O coming up?
Yeah, May 18. It's just a coincidence, though. I wouldn't read too much into it.
Sure, right. So, can we look in the box?
I'd really prefer it if you didn't. Upgrade to Android Studio 2.1 to play with the new Android N Developer Preview, get faster Instant Run, and take advantage of a bunch of bug fixes and stability improvements. This is Android Studio 2.1, and this is Android Tooltime time.
This is why we can't have nice things.